and read what it says.
Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental all night, football.
Good blocking. Beats
He
good
said, he
tackling
asked
on
me,
that
can you
play.
play earlier?
End result, touchdown.
Extra point right down
He
the
said,
middle.
that's the earliest
And the
you can
decision
play.
to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
So I asked him, can you play now?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now out come the Jets.
Wait.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Lauletta to throw. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So a decent gain, all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
It's Lauletta off play action. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
He'll be home by 6. Okay, can you play about 6:30?
In the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road.
Okay.
They got one.
Yeah, I heard.
They were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
Yeah, I was talking about.
From the midfield strike.
All right, appreciate it. Brought it.
Throw that sack.
Wow, he caught that one.
Schuster. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
You must have missed the field,
Find the
though.
holes where guys are available.
Yeah,
that's the
Put
point.
the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up in front.
I think he was all them things like this.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56. Back 99.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Hey, what you will?
Open space at 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. And hold on.
Say L-O-L.
So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
I really don't feel I need to take this and that.
Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll set up a throw.
We got it. Everybody.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick up on his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. J.J. Watt in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
No, I'm about like 10:30.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I don't get this like 11. No. If I leave at 9:30, I can get it to like 10, 5.
Lauletta looking to throw on 2nd down. Man open left side. It's Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it, because those defenders, they were rallying to the football.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball more by the people in front. Leverage, athleticism, they create some nice space for him.
And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented.
He goes with the 24.
In first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a 1st down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
Give them a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I know this. I'm not good at scrambling.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The give is to Bell. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Lauletta. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think
oh my God,
I think in
this
this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Yeah.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
All right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, lived to fight another down, right?
Patriot! Patriot!
They'll look to throw. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Okay. Look at they coming good.
Back to throw now on first down.
Now my special
Fine
play.
time to his left. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
He's good for the foul. I would back there, dude.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now a toss. This is Connor. Space to run past the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it
Only
done
about
on this drive.
20,000
The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up.
And he's going to take it in for a
It's actually
Steeler
like-
touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Okay.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
What's up?
Now a hit and a loose
Sit with you.
football.
Let's just call that play exactly what it
Now
is.
you joined the 41 Blue Dog
League.
League.
Well, no, I was coming in, but he left already.
The chance. Now they
He
have to
did
take
that.
advantage.
He did go to the store.
I was just here to let you know,
On
I had to go,
1st and 10,
well,
Loretta.
actually, no, I did leave the party earlier today.
One deep over the
Yeah.
and now this is intercepted. My
I
goodness.
had to go do a match real
Picked
quick,
off
and
by
I had
Ryan
to go to the
Shazier. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, I did. I was
But if
just
he's turned
upset.
over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing?
I
But
did
instead,
that.
we really should be looking
I
at the
didn't-
defense. They
I
created
well,
the
see, basically
takeaways.
what happened
2
was
interceptions,
there-
1 caused fumble.
I,
They played awfully well, swarming to the ball.
I was
here in
beating
the
finesse
first half.
today,
A
26-14,
minute 59
right?
to go in the first half.
Under the rule. That's why
We'll
you
go
got the
back
loss.
to
'Cause you
MetLife
under the rule.
Yeah, I was beating finesse 26-14,
So now they have to
and
contend
then
with 2nd and 13
it
after the
basically
first
froze
down
in the
run
third
goes
quarter,
backwards.
and then I forgot the freeze rule. You're supposed to play the game over, even though it's the third quarter. And if it happens again, if you still
The
win, then you get
shotgun,
the
he'll
win.
look to throw.
Mm-hmm.
And that
I
one was
forgot about
nearly
that.
picked.
Yeah.
Not sure he was accounting
Now
for
I
the
know.
free safety. That brings up third down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively,
Man,
you
I had a-
absolutely
I had
have
a
to come up with a big
win.
play. That nearly was
But
one
you didn't
right there.
picture. You didn't take a picture. That's why, did you?
I did take the picture. Yes, I did. I put it in the
They
chat.
thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it.
No, what happened was I didn't read the second part of the freeze rule. He says I'm giving him because I didn't believe him. I didn't believe we had to replay the game over. I went and looked at the rule, and then it sure said you had to replay the game over. And then he said, "You know what, Charles? I'm giving him the
And he'll be
win
brought down with
because
the first down
you
and a
didn't
late flag
know
here,
the
too.
second part of the freeze.
He may get a few more tacked on for good
Disconnection of the
measure.
freeze.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big
Look, I think
mistake,
that's,
especially when you
I'm going to be
factor in
honest.
additional foul
This is my
yardage.
opinion. I think that's a little bullshit-ish, don't you think? Because I don't think that's right.
Lucky 56.
What? The rule is rule.
If the Bucks was winning the game, sure, the user may have forgot what the second part of the rule was, but you don't give the man a loss if he's winning. You let them replay the game.
And
That's
he's
how you
in.
do it.
Touchdown, Steelers. James
telling you right now,
Washington,
there's no
his
room
fifth
there
touchdown
there's
now
no room
on the
there that
year.
stays.
And the
Just because
Steelers are
person
going to add
forgets
on to
one
their
part of the
lead.
rule that you can give
Extra
them a
point
loss on
splits the
that.
uprights, and the
There's
decision
no
to just
rule.
kick the extra point winds up
I
successful.
don't think so.
The kickoff unit is
should
out on the field, and they will
You
send
should follow
this
the
one
rules, though.
away.
That's the thing. Follow the rules, you won't have that problem.
This fielded at the 2.
Wait a minute.
Here's your friends.
Now the Jets offense, they get ready to head back.
Of course, I'm going to go, what, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll go 6 to 10. That's about it.
Defenders left the party.
And I can't wait to see what they decide to do.
Even if I win 6 games,
He lost the football, and it looks like
that's a big
Steeler
improvement.
football. It is.
The psychology of the game
Not
never
really.
ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it,
To be
talk
honest
about it
with you,
all
I'm
the
being
time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Most of those teams, I didn't
Picked
even get
off
to
down
play,
at the 2.
really.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
Yeah.
football back. If you combine
So
last
technically,
week and this
nobody
week, he's
really
got a
beat
hat trick going because he had 2
because they didn't play.
interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the
I
ball
don't see
so
for you.
well and understanding where receivers are,
Didn't really play.
positioning.
I
I mean,
mean,
just watching him work with such great technique and paying
You
it
know.
off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance.
Now, the ones
He's
that I
helping
do,
his team
the
in a
ones that I do
huge
play,
way.
And the Steelers signal for another
Those guys,
timeout
say.
as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Lucky 56.
I played for this. I had him beat.
And Lauletta from his goal line here. Oh, the rookie nearly
He said
had
the same
pick.
thing, too. You
Probably
had him
should
beat,
have
too.
had it.
Everybody said it.
3rd down now.
26-14.
One thing
Yeah,
that I
sure
like
did.
defensively
But you
is that
didn't
they've
follow
shown a
the...
lot of different
Why
looks
you,
here in
you
the
should know the
first
rules by
half.
now,
They come after
Charles.
him, they
All
snap
the time
back.
you're in the
I think
franchise,
that's
you
what
should
you
know
need
the
to do
rules,
to keep
play
an
hard.
offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the
The rules
scoreboard.
never change, Charles.
Here's
It's just, I
Lauletta.
know, it's just hard to
It
remember.
is incomplete.
Sometimes
But
it's just
technically,
not your
Finesse
day.
got another
There's
free
another
win,
failure right
and if
there on
he
third
would have
down.
lost the game, he
Here's
would have been out of
Lachlan
playoff
Edwards
contention.
now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out
He
of
would
there.
have been
This
out
is a
of
pretty
fucking
good kick.
playoff contention. I would have had it.
It's your
The
fault.
Steelers offense now, they get ready to head
Yeah,
back
see,
on the
yeah,
field. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to
But
throw
that's
it
can't throw
anywhere,
the ball
but that
for
drives
shit.
coaches insane.
Oh,
Oh, and then I injured his quarterback,
We've got
too.
a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking
He got his quarterback.
Anywhere to go
You
with
should have
it,
been
and
hurt.
he goes
He was out.
down.
He was out.
J.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the
His
year.
quarterback, believe it or not,
Sacks,
that
a
game,
growing theme in this
fumbled
first half.
5 or
This is
6
second and
times.
long.
And then he went for it. I fourth down several times. Didn't make the shit because he was being cocky.
Pressure gets to him again. Jordan Jenkins.
He didn't make
to
it.
get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. After the sack, they'll come up
And I
now
just took
3rd and
over and
long.
kept
Yeah, I wouldn't
going.
be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
3-19.
You know?
That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Where's that goddamn Broncos here?
Yo, why didn't he let you see when you can play?
I'm going to whoop
The
that
play
Broncos
action
use
fake.
their
They'll
ass.
look to
You don't know who
throw.
that is.
He's
You
going to
don't,
launch this thing way downfield.
you don't know who that is.
This will be incomplete.
I'm going to whoop that
1
motherfucker
second
for that.
left to
I'm
go.
going to whoop everybody's fucking ass here on out. Oh, by the way, that motherfucker ain't getting a free win again. I got finesse again. That motherfucker ain't going to get no free win the next time.
Are you sure?
That.
Are you sure about that?
He's going to air one
I'm home
out.
for that game, too. So I'm going to whoop this sorry ass and knock him out of the goddamn playoff. That's what I'm going to
Picked off at the 40, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
do. Watch him.
So we've reached halftime here with a visiting.
He might change up his game
Steelers out
plan.
in front.
Oh, I got his ass. I'm going to fucking beat his ass.
To
He's
return
gonna change up his
Cam
game plan
Sutton.
on you.
I'm gonna beat the Broncos. I'm gonna beat the shit out of the damn Chargers. I'm gonna beat the shit out of T-Bone.
And he
I'm
will
gonna beat
take
the
this
shit
one
out of
all the
fucking,
way back
what do you
inside
call
the
it?
35
Mighty
yard
Prince
line.
himself, fucking,
Hi, Deadman, what's up?
Shit out
Will not
fucking
permit himself a
Harvard.
smile here.
Mm.
Inside, he's glowing. This is what he practices for. This is
A
what
dead
he
man.
schemes. This is what he watches tape.
Yeah.
To put himself
What's up
and
with
his
you?
team in a position to score points.
Huh?
and absolute
What you up? What are you up to?
And he'll go down
What's
here
going on
right
with
around
life?
the
Oh,
23
what you
yard
been
line.
up to?
That one
Just,
good for 10
just
yards.
came in from
And that'll
working.
make it second and a foot or
Really?
so.
We 13. You go to set the game in time when you can play your opponent.
Throw here's incomplete.
Ain't no opponent, he gone. That motherfucker come in here and got me a loss for that bullshit that night, now he gone. Man, look, I could
No, look at this. We did, Deadman. We did some things today.
See
We
what
did
was
some
going
things.
Blue telling this boy, that was the other night when they first brought him in the day. He telling him to send me a game invite. He still playing the rules to him. Send him a game invite. He still playing the rules to him. Damn game froze. I put my message in there with me and Big Baby, so he hadn't created one with me and little boy. Then he hopped back. He said he told us he was gonna create one. Man, I was gone by then. I went to bed. Yeah, it is 1 o'clock in the morning, man. Blue do some stupid stuff, man. That shit's stupid. You gonna tell a man send me a game invite, you still playing the rules to him.
Dan Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he picks up the first down.
I'll tell you what, man, I told him he ain't got to worry about it no more. I'm going to play my game on my time. I don't give a damn. He got somebody new in here and it's 6 o'clock in the evening. If I don't want to play, I'll play when I want to play. He ain't going to never force me to play again, man. I try to do it to get the game in so he can get the labor bad. But if I, man, look, if I
Well,
do all
you
that,
just can't leave a day at a time. And you can play.
it's nobody. Yeah, I try to get the game in that night because we're late. But I was half asleep and the game froze. I said, I ain't playing this over. It's 1:30. I gotta get up, man. I put that message in there with me and Big Baby. He out like he created one for us.
Did you approve?
I didn't know.
I'm gonna beat that motherfucker.
He saw the message in there. I took a screenshot and then I said game froze. But he said that he had created one with me and that old boy. I didn't have, it wasn't no message created when I got off.
Shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points. Go by the way.
Just don't worry about it, buddy.
Meanwhile, on third down,
Oh no, I ain't worried about it. I just don't. You ain't got. I learned from mistakes. You'll never do it again. I wouldn't care if he was trying to advance and it was 6 o'clock. I'm not playing him now. I'm playing when I want to. You do what you want to do.
Not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
You try to be nice and help the leg, but then they give you a loss and this mother gone. He ain't played. That boy ain't played 2 games. Now he gone.
Who's the Chargers?
So here's the Jets offense
Yeah,
now.
ain't nobody on
They
it.
take it ready
Yeah,
for their
yeah.
first possession
He-
of the
I know,
second
so-
half.
he
They're
got
down
funny
in this
music for
game, a
them.
chance
He
for
got
the
funny music
offense,
for
though,
them.
to put something on the
Eventually.
board, get some momentum here at half 2.
I ain't care who it's from. I'm playing when I get ready. Fuck it.
You don't play Chargers this week. You play somebody else.
I play the Chargers, Eric. I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
crazy. I just didn't.
Oh, okay.
Look, come
So
on now. Come on.
You got the fourth win this week.
Kind of a starter or an
Well,
opener.
I know who I play.
Just something to get you off to a quick
Oh,
start.
okay. I
Now a
forgot.
deep ball there
Duh.
on second down, but it'll
Duh.
wind up incomplete. And both
I was
guys
just,
were
I was
there,
just
but
coming
it
into my
falls
own with these mother.
incomplete.
I had just beat the Texans last night.
I know. I heard he was talking smack. He's gonna beat you.
Oh,
Right?
I wasn't talking to nobody. I ain't coming to the party.
The Jets
I know
on
that-
Because I got here just in time. I got here about a minute before it was too late, and he told me to send the game by. I send it, and we played, and I got offline. I went to bed because I had to go to work. Hey, he coming to no party.
And he's going to be intercepted.
I think you're talking about your victory.
Picked off.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no,
You
I don't care about it. Man, that stuff don't mean nothing to me. That's the first time I played him. I told him I wasn't gonna play until we played in the league. And I played him and he scored 6 points over 27-6. I told him what he wants to do, he wants to stand back there and throw that shit deep, man. I told you, I ain't letting nobody to stand back there all day long and throw nothing deep. Motherfucker, you gonna throw it. And you ain't standing back there no 5, 6 seconds, man. I had him coming off the corners, man. I was blitzing them up. One time I thought I had him in the end zone.
3 yards.
Tell the truth.
I'm not letting nobody stand back. Everybody want to throw them vertical across the field. Just stand there till a mother come over and then throw.
One-handed grab.
Not with me. You might throw it, but you ain't gonna be standing there that long.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one. Whether
That's
you're on the
new
field or
football
not.
now these days.
You know what I was gonna do? I was gonna get Steve to let me after this season right here, when we start next season, let me play the coach and he played with the Chiefs just to see how the coach is, because I might play with the coach next year.
Get the football back. That's now his second
I
interception.
kind of like the coach playbook and stuff, and plus I like the players.
Think about all the
I like Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck stuff.
situation. Is he spot dropping?
Just like Patrick Mahomes. Mahomes is better though.
He's having to run with a
He ain't shit. Patrick Mahomes, throw that ball away. He just like Cam Newton. His arm too strong. He'll overthrow man people in a minute.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get
Man, I had Patrick Mahomes will overthrow man. Till I got Russell Wilson, I wouldn't know where he actually at now. Man, Patrick Mahomes will throw that moment anywhere, boy. He got that arm strength, man. That arm strength. You know what, man? You don't really want a person with 90-something arm strength because he'll overthrow a lot of people. You want him around by 89, 91, 92. You don't want that 96, man. Man, look. Them guys, man, look. Because Russell Wilson can get it downfield just like Patrick Mahomes. All he got to do is throw it deep. Tyree Hill was running, and he was throwing it to him. You don't need that 96 throwing power, man. That shit, that's a little bit too much.
Too much power?
Yeah, they throw it they'll overthrow a lot of players. If they close, if you throw it close, and he got that arm strength, he'll overthrow it, man, sometimes.
Yeah, that is true.
Now deep, he good deep. But anything in between, you don't know what might happen.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
I lost to. I'm losing to ASAP right now. Pretty much this game is really over.
Looks like they're just totally out of
Who's playing the blue?
ASAP. I've been streaming. Yeah, I've been streaming. 31-6.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was
He
for
ain't
7.
beating up on you.
Offense here, first and 10.
31-6.
So good
It's
field
only the third
position
quarter.
for the Steelers as they come up first and 10.
Hey, Hellcat, you know what? I learned something, man.
They'll run it now.
What did you learn? I took an ass beating?
No, you can turn them settings off, but those players that are stars and superstars, their lights will still stay on. It's just something about.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, them superstar players' lights will stay on.
Yeah.
He's going to look deep down the field.
Them settings we turn off, but man, when you see them lights around them people, most of them are stars or superstars. Them other lights on them will stay on.
Yeah, like mine. Look at me. I just caught an interception and the light was on.
Yeah.
See that?
That's why I say a lot of times when y'all see these guys, these lights on, a lot of times they might not have them on.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Hey, you got nice team, man. I tell you, bro. Boy, look
at this. I won last week.
Who you
beat?
Scoot. The Dolphins.
Damn, that was all right.
Back to the 29.
Yeah.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I made Pittsburgh at 10 sacks in this game, but my defense was light.
I think this team needs to open things up.
Here's Lauletta now on second. Over the middle here to Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40.
Yeah, the basketball game, man. What I'm doing?
50 catches for him now.
I don't know, hanging out with us.
First down.
Yeah, I'm still hanging out, but I'm still look at it. I got two TVs in there where I look at sports on one and I play on the other.
Oh, awesome. You got some money. Money maker.
I don't know about all that. I'm going to enjoy my life. I work hard.
There's two TVs right in front of you? My next
yeah.
Give him 5 on the carry, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success.
We got
nice
one,
inside
two,
run. Sets up a very manageable second
three,
down.
four,
A very
five.
solid
Yeah,
game
6 of them in here.
Again, it's Bell. And very little running
What, 6
room
TVs in one room?
Did get a couple up to the 49.
No, in the whole place.
We have like 7 or 8 TVs, but one of these.
But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along to control the clock.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on to punt for New York. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. This is taken around the 12.
Man, you know what? I think Toronto gonna wind up beating them in Milwaukee.
You think so? What do you see that?
Because man, them boys, they can't keep over the Leonard. No man, them boys.
Hey, you got the boy. What you call it? From
they're beating them right now. 14 or 16 is 8 or something like that.
Wow. Milwaukee's winning?
No,
wow, it's just only the first quarter.
Yeah, but still they're losing.
It's only game one.
Yeah, but you don't want them to get too far ahead of you. Shit. Yeah, I know it's game one, but still.
You think Trailblazers will win game 2 tomorrow?
You think who?
The Trailblazers. Will they win game 1 tomorrow?
I don't know, man. I don't know. If they don't defend the pick and roll no better than they did last night, they ain't gonna win it.
They're gonna get swept.
They beat them like that. Didn't even have a KD.
Yeah. Man, they're gonna imagine Golden State gonna win it all again without KD. They're gonna win it without KD.
Oh, nobody will let them. I ain't gonna go that far.
That same Golden State team we saw when they played.
Put up big points all game long. The defense is gonna win one every now and then.
Flushed out right. Finding some room at midfield. He'll take this to the other side of the Steelers, picking up 15 yards there in the first down.
No, he went to the store.
Like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game,
if you would have stayed if you stay with us all the time, you would have heard everything. What did you go hide?
Really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Hellcat, did you go hide? Did you hide and go seek? Did you play hide and go seek, Hellcat? Okay, it's hiding. His opponent.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Get out.
This one is incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Joe Watt should have had that sack there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Wow. I don't know how he gets away with everything. That's crazy.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Nobody knows how to get away.
In for the score. And this Steelers offense is running
away.
with
When we win game, we lose next game.
So another score there. And often you talk about the
beat
three
the bad
phases
people,
of the
but you
game:
lose to the good
defense,
people.
offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach
people you should beat, you beat.
That's the coaching. He'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And some good coverage there by the kick team as they'll bring him down at the 16-yard line. New York set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Coming off play action, Lauletta. And his throw is incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Well, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete here. Ryan Switzer, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
They get it to him running left. And he's going to be met behind the line of scrimmage and taken down. And a penalty flag is going to come out on top of it. The penalty yards marched off as they'll try again on 2nd and goal.
Here we go now. Blue lining. Blue lining. Detroit.
He'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Nothing open downfield. He had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Lucky 56.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. That's a tough one not to hang on to on 3rd and goal, but good job defensively to get there and jar it loose.
Agreed. That was really, really nicely done because there's no pass interference on the play. Timing excellent to get in there and knock it away. A win for the defense, and it brings up 4th down.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. New York set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is
how you get
me the word.
How you get the show from up top like that?
Barletta looking to throw on 2nd down.
What do you mean?
The view, you know, someone got that view from up top, like where you look like you're looking down on the game.
Yeah.
So from the 39
and you know the arrow on the game by the left end of the stick, the 4 buttons on the left, up, down.
Yeah.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Nowhere to go that time.
You see it now? You go up with it.
Oh, okay. Okay, I know how you do it now. Okay.
They went right back to him, but he.
Well, you like it when I'm putting on?
I like it when up high because you can see the whole field. You can see that. You can see people that open real good.
See, when players keep fumbling, your shit confidence sucks. That's what it is. We had one good game last week and played that shit today. Pathetic. 7 fumbles. Stupid.
Traffic, turbulence, people around you. 2 hands. Get 2 hands. And the ball is knocked out.
But he gets his back and he fumbles.
That ball gets
But whatever.
free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost
It's
like,
okay.
it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home.
And he catches that.
For a Steelers touchdown. As his guys are
That's
in
Hellcat,
for
friend.
6. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Well, you have your friends coming to the party.
Extra
Okay?
point up and good. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. 2 to 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 And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll take this one.
Who's winning now?
His 13-yard line.
Yeah, I can
With a
feel him.
1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella.
What you watching? You watch to play the game?
In fact, before the game,
You got some punishment?
No, already.
make me look fat, and we said, nah, man.
Most time when she be cooking, I'll start a game. She get that cat, so she fixing my food, and I'll be gonna start a game.
That one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. The Jets on
No,
third
they
down.
don't know
They
nothing about me
converted a
playing no
third of
game.
their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 9. Lawletta.
Man, it really matters.
Time today.
This is why you lose games.
And they'll be at the
Stupid.
18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
That's why I'm never gonna make the playoffs. They play stupid.
They'll come out throwing here on
Play
first
stupid
down.
now.
And my goodness, another interception. Marcus May with a pick. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
People should be a win. People that can't beat, the better. That's why.
They'll go again with Bell. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now it's Lawletta. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Point after now from Catanzaro. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
But we're down big.
Now the punter who also does the kickoff duties, Locke Edwards, out to kick it away.
At least it's
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field.
The game would have been
this game
closer if it
comfortably
was
in
for the
hand. The
turnovers.
scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. They run with Connor. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards on the
what kind of fun you got there, man?
Enough to give him a new set of downs.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down. They love being physical.
Now it's Connor. Broken tackle. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
No. Check. Patriot. Detroit.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Fighting through pressure. Sliding out of the pocket. And now here's another interception. Picked off inside the 10. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Lauletta now to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mark Barron. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well,